Every morning, across the globe, countless individuals start their day with one shared ritual, brewing a piping hot cup of coffee. But have you ever pondered over what that delicious brew is doing for your health? From your bold espressos to the smooth lattes, every cup holds a secret, waiting to be uncovered. Hello fellow coffee lovers. Welcome back to our channel. If you're joining us for the first time, we're delighted to have you here. Today we are delving beyond the delightful aroma and the soothing warmth of your coffee cup to discover something truly astonishing. We're debunking the myths and making a clear path into the fascinating world of coffee. So get ready to sit back, sip your favorite brew, and let's pour over the 10 surprising health benefits of coffee. Now before we start, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you don't miss out on any more exciting coffee content from us. Let's get brewing. Are you willing to boost your health with something as simple and enjoyable as a cup of coffee? Did you know that your morning coffee can do more than just wake you up? Benefit 1. Boosts physical performance. Coffee increases adrenaline levels, letting us tap into an excellent source of energy and endurance. Looking for an effective pre-workout energy surge? A cup of coffee might be all you need. This is because caffeine blocks the receptors of a neurotransmitter called adenosine, and this increases levels of other neurotransmitters in your brain that regulate your energy levels, including dopamine. One small study found that consuming caffeine increased time to exhaustion during a cycling exercise by 12%. And significantly reduced subjective levels of fatigue in participants. Benefit 2. Coffee helps burn fat. Caffeine is a natural substance that helps increase the body's metabolism. It is present in almost every commercial fat-burning supplement. Not only does it increase your metabolism, but it also breaks down fat cells, turning them into energy. According to some research, coffee could alter fat storage and support gut health, both of which may be beneficial for weight management. One study found that people who drank 1 to 2 cups of coffee per day were 17% more likely to meet recommended physical activity levels, compared with those who drank less than 1 cup per day. Benefit 3. Essential nutrients. A single cup of coffee is a powerhouse of essential nutrients like vitamin B2, vitamin B5, manganese, potassium, magnesium, and vitamin B3. These nutrients support various body functions and contribute to overall health. Benefit 4. Coffee lowers risk of type 2 diabetes. Coffee drinkers have a significantly reduced risk of developing type 2 diabetes, with statistics showing a decrease in risk by up to 50%. Incorporating coffee into your diet could be a significant health decision. In fact, one review of 30 studies found that each cup of coffee people consumed per day was linked to a 6% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. This is thought to be due to coffee's ability to preserve the function of the beta cells in your pancreas, which are responsible for producing insulin to regulate blood sugar levels. Benefit 5. Coffee combats depression, help brighten moods, and regular coffee drinkers have a 20% lower risk of becoming depressed. So, next time when the clouds are overcast, maybe you need a cup of joe to punch through the fog. Another study found that drinking at least 4 cups of coffee each day was associated with a significantly lower risk of depression, compared with drinking just 1 cup per day. One study in more than 200,000 people showed that drinking coffee was linked to a lower risk of death by suicide. Benefit 6. Coffee reduces risk of stroke and heart disease. Moderate coffee drinkers have a lower risk of stroke, and high consumption of coffee is associated with a lower risk of heart disease. It's a heartwarming statistic for all coffee lovers. Another review of 21 studies showed that drinking 3 to 4 cups of coffee daily was associated with a 21% lower risk of stroke. One study in more than 21,000 people also found that increased coffee intake was associated with a significantly decreased risk of heart failure. Benefit 7. Coffee protects against neurodegenerative diseases. Coffee drinkers have a 60% lower risk of Alzheimer's and dementia and up to a 32% lower risk of Parkinson's, the most common neurodegenerative disease. One review of 13 studies, people who regularly consumed caffeine had a significantly lower risk of developing Parkinson's disease. What's more, caffeine consumption also slowed the progression of Parkinson's disease over time. Benefit 8. Coffee might lower the risk of certain types of cancer. Coffee appears to be protective against liver and colorectal cancer. The liver, attributed with hundreds of essential functions, greatly benefits from coffee, which drinkers are linked with up to 20% decreased risk of liver cancer. One study found that drinking more than 2 cups of coffee per day was linked to lower rates of liver scarring and liver cancer in people with liver disease. A recent study found that coffee consumption was associated with decreased liver stiffness, which is a measure healthcare professionals use to assess fibrosis, the formation of scar tissue in the liver. Coffee appears to be protective against liver and colorectal cancer. The liver, attributed with hundreds of essential functions, greatly benefits from coffee, which drinkers are linked with up to 20% decreased risk of liver cancer. Benefit 9. Longevity. With coffee reducing risks for many diseases, it's not surprising that coffee could help you live longer. An analysis of over 20 studies revealed that coffee drinkers are less likely to die from any cause during the study periods. One review of 40 studies concluded that drinking 2 to 4 cups of coffee daily was associated with a lower risk of death, regardless of factors like age, weight status, and alcohol consumption. Another study in 1,567 people found that drinking caffeinated coffee was linked to a lower risk of death after 12 and 18 years of follow-up. Furthermore, drinking at least 1 cup of coffee per day was also associated with a lower risk of death from cancer. Benefit 10. Coffee is one of the biggest source of antioxidants. In a Western diet, many get more antioxidants from coffee than from fruits and vegetables combined. This alone makes coffee incredibly beneficial to your health. How much is too much? Up to 400 milligrams of caffeine a day appears to be safe for most healthy adults. That's roughly the amount of caffeine in 4 cups of brewed coffee, 10 cans of cola or 2 energy shot drinks. Keep in mind that the actual caffeine content in beverages varies widely, especially among energy drinks. Caffeine in powder or liquid form can provide toxic levels of caffeine. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration has cautioned. Just 1 teaspoon of powdered caffeine is equivalent to about 28 cups of coffee. Such high levels of caffeine can cause serious health problems and possibly death. Although caffeine use may be safe for adults, it's not a good idea for children. Adolescents and young adults need to be cautioned about excessive caffeine intake and mixing caffeine with alcohol and other drugs. Women who are pregnant or who are trying to become pregnant and those who are breastfeeding should talk with their doctors about limiting caffeine use to less than 200 milligrams daily. Even among adults, heavy caffeine use can cause unpleasant side effects. And caffeine may not be a good choice for people who are highly sensitive to its effects or who take certain medications. You may want to cut back if you're drinking more than 4 cups of caffeinated coffee a day. And you have side effects such as insomnia, headaches, nervousness, irritability, frequent urination or inability to control urination, fast heartbeat, muscle tremors. While the most apparent effect of coffee may be the kick of energy it delivers, this celebrated beverage also comes packed with an impressive array of health benefits. So pour yourself another cup, sit back, and sip to good health. Remember that many of these benefits are maximized by drinking coffee in its most natural form, black and without unhealthy add-ons. As with everything in life, moderation is key. Thank you for joining us for this excursion into the surprising world of coffee benefits. We hope it has given you a new appreciation for your daily cup. Keep exploring our blog for more fascinating insights into health and wellness. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you don't miss out on any more exciting coffee content from us.